Welcome to another episode of Isambard Investigates. Tonight we'll meet a fit athlete, a disgusting smoker, and a real Jewish doctor.
Now, we're here to ask you a few questions, and hopefully you'll examine two people for our programme.
That's fine. I charge £70 an hour. What's funny? I'm not joking.
Oh,
No.
that's lovely, thank you. Doctor, firstly, may I ask, what is your speciality, Doctor?
I specialise in the physical fitness of humans and the relationship between health, well-being and specific fitness, which is a task-orientated definition based on the ability to perform specific aspects of sports or occupations.
Very interesting, Doctor, thank you. Can you tell us a little about your views on smoking?
Well, it is little more than drug use, really. There are over 1 billion smokers in the world. In a recent study in China, it has been found that male and female smokers lose an average of 13.2 and 14.5 years of life, respectively.
And have the public smoking bans had an effect on smokers?
Well, despite the many bans, European countries still hold 18 of the top 20 spots for countries with the highest percentage of smokers in the world. And there is some evidence to suggest the new mentality towards smoking, since the smoking bans, has led to an increase of social smoking.
Thank you, Doctor. One of our cases is a smoker, and I'm sure you'll have a lot to say to him. We have two very contrasting people for you to examine for us today, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
Thank you, we should probably be wrapping up.
Not at all.
Our doctor has very kindly conducted some extensive physical tests on both Lizzie and Wallace, including tests for partial thromboplastin, catecholamines, and hexosaminidase, both A and B, of course.
Good afternoon, both of you. Thank you for coming. I have your test results. I'll give them to you in a moment. If I just get you to do a quick psychoanalytic test. Is that okay for my own personal record?
Go for it.
Let's pop these on. What I'd like you to do, Wallace, is effectively say what you see.
Beefer, leg steak, Gamel, Mobler, Royals, Davidoff.
Right, okay, thank you,
Alright.
Wallace. I'll just be out of this in a jiffy. Oh, moment. There we are. Lizzie. Bannister. The aesthetic model of jogging can lead to the cancellation of curves in a woman and produce underdeveloped muscles in women such as yourself. Your arms are very thin and devoid of muscle, and even your upper limbs are weak and are more prone to injuries if traumatized. And your joints in your legs are stressed tremendously every time your foot strikes the ground. The shock impact which your knees and lower back suffer every time your feet strike the ground can cause the meniscus, which is a cartilage between your knees which can wear out. too much jogging will cause a negative effect from catabolism. You will lose muscle mass and become smaller. This is bad news, Lizzie. As less muscle means a smaller metabolism, which leads to increased weight gain. Final point, Lizzie. In 5 years' time, I believe you will have developed acute arthritis, which is also bad news, Lizzie. Wallace, your test results seem to be fine. You couldn't be in better health.
It is.
So yeah, you're okay, really.
Below me.
I'm happy to have tested you.
Oh, cheers, mate.
No problem.
So about
Good
you,
luck. Muzzle tough.
I'm here now again with Lizzie Bannister, and Lizzie has just received some news from the doctor. Lizzie, how are you taking this?
Not great.
Not great, I must say. You're not looking as fit as you did when I saw you last. Now, Lizzie, do you think that you are going to continue with your exercising lifestyle, or will you stop and change now that you know the dangers of over-exercising?
The only thing is, that I'm not quite sure how I'm going to deal with the shame of
She's
it all.
not quite sure.
It's a bit embarrassing if I was to say that I'll just give up. But I don't really have any option if I want to carry on.
So, do you have anything to say to all of the viewers out there?
I'm going to make it.
Joining me as well is Wallace Mackenzie. He has also received some news from the doctor. Wallace, how are you taking your news?
I'm feeling pretty great. I mean, the doctor told me today I'm absolutely fine, so I got nothing to worry about. But it's been over 10 minutes. I haven't got a watch there, but I know it's been 10 minutes, and I really need a fag. I'm doing my
Right,
need a fag.
let's wrap this up. Thank you for joining me, Wallace.
That's it.
And you too, Lizzie. Thank you for joining me. And so we come to the end of our show. We've all had some startling revelations and generally a very good time. I guess the moral of the story is live your life how you want to. And on that bombshell, it's time to end the show. Good.